This is the story of the three little pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who lived with their mother. One day, the mother pig said to the three little pigs, "You're all grown up now. It's time for you to go out into the world and live on your own." So the three little pigs gave their mother a big hug and kiss and set out for their own places to live. They walked down the road and soon saw a man with a wagon full of straw. "Why, I could build a house of straw in no time," thought the first little pig. So the first little pig said to the man, "Please, sir, may I have some straw so that I may build a house?" The kind man gave him the straw, and the first little pig quickly built his home. He finished so quickly that he laid down contentedly in the shade to take a nap for the rest of the day. The other two pigs continued on their way. It wasn't long before they passed a man with a cart full of sticks. I could build a house of sticks," thought the second little pig. "It will take a little more time than my brother's house of straw, but it will be a fine home." So the second little pig said to the man, "Please, sir, may I have some sticks so I may build a home?" The kind man gave him the sticks, and the second little pig set out building his home. He finished the home in a little while, and when he was done, he too lay down contentedly in the shade to take a nap. The third pig continued on his way. In a while, he passed a man with a wheelbarrow full of bricks. I could build a home of bricks," thought the third little pig. "It's true it will take more time than the houses of my brothers, but it'll be well worth it." He said to the man, "Please, sir, may I have some bricks so I may build a home?" The kind man gave him some bricks, and the third little pig set out building his home. He worked and worked in the hot afternoon sun, taking care to lay each brick just so. At about that time, a big, bad wolf came trotting down the lane. He saw the first pig napping in the shade of his straw house. Yum, yum. The pig would make a tasty bite to eat, thought the big bad wolf. But the little pig saw him and ran inside the house, slamming the door behind him. The little pig breathed a sigh of relief because he remembered that his mother had always said that wolves could not be trusted. Now the big bad wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. As the straw blew everywhere, the first little pig ran away, rubbing his stomach and now feeling even hungrier. The big bad wolf strolled farther down the lane and soon came to the second little pig's napping in the shade of his stick house. The little pig saw him coming and ran inside his house. The big wolf knocked on his door and said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin, answered the second little pig. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house of sticks. The little pig ran away just in the nick of time. Now the wolf's stomach growled loudly. He was feeling so hungry. Soon the wolf came upon the third little pig, who had just finished building the brick house. The little pig looked up. There were his two brothers running towards him, and right behind them was the big bad wolf. All three pigs hurried into the house of bricks and locked the door behind them. The big bad wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin, answered the third little pig. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. Well, the wolf huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed some more, but he could not blow down the house of bricks. You can't get me, my house too strong, shouted the third little pig from inside the house. "Ha!" said the wolf. "I'm stronger and smarter than you. I'm on my way up the roof, and I'll come down the chimney to get you." Now the third little pig was no fool. He had already guessed that the wolf might try to come down the chimney, so he started a blazing fire in the fireplace, and a big kettle of boiling water heating over the fire. Thinking that he was as clever as could be, the big bad wolf jumped down the chimney. Splash! Ouch! The big bad wolf jumped right out of the boiling water and ran away, never to be seen again. And the three little pigs lived happily ever after.